They see him, yeah. Rupture is used, of course. No, and yeah, they're just going to jump straight away onto the Wind Ranger and no run away from her because she is silenced up by the Ember, by the Earth Spirit. Meanwhile, on this first big side of the fight, Faye pops at BKB, looking to do some damage, punched up by Afromush. Can't really find a target, but Boogie and RMN getting caught out together, getting pretty low, but there's a split from the Brute, and it looks like Flash might fall here, trying to crawl away from this fight, but the Ancestral Spirits will do the job, but nice kick through, going to stun up all three heroes here and bring it down RMN. Afromush going to fall quite soon after. Oliver finds himself all alone here. There's only a Panda with him, although everybody's getting kind of low. Rise is going to drop. They can play this fight right. They have done so far, taking down two. Boogie going for the third here as Faye trying to get out of this one. Oliver giving chase, and there is excellent Maelstrom proc with the Sleight of Fist, and Bone 7 just trying to get away from this one. Yep. Well, Shards is out. RMN popping the ulti as well, just going straight up onto the high ground. Now Totem as well. RMN is going deep. We'll get stunned out, and yeah, the tier 3's doing a lot of damage to him. Boogie jumping in now as well. They are really going hard in this fight. Who can actually bring down here? Well, Flash might well be dropping the Cold Embrace, not enough to save him on that Winter Wyvern. Interruption on the Earth Spirit, but he does get the blink away. No damage from that Tornado when you dispel it like that. So it's going to be Gang Squad just going up onto the high ground. They take the tier 2, now looking at the tier 3. That was a... They very much have. Oh no, and now he's stuck inside the cogs. Can he find the Wind Ranger? Certainly would be able to. Ishad, sorry. Aegis comes off, but Bone 7, can he get out of this one? He's kind of crawling himself away. 9 comes back, and this is going to be Gang Squad just backing off now that the Queen of Pain has returned, however. They'll throw out a shackle or two. I think Afromush might be left behind here. Although, nice shot, gonna block off Bone 7. In comes the Sonic Wave, but it's not really doing that much damage. Meanwhile, Bone 7 just trying to get off something in the middle of it. Boogie pops a BKB, but a Rise is gonna get exploded. Bone 7 to follow a Kim. They're all just dead here, getting the Kuna's hand. And Faye trying to run in, popping that BKB and the Blade Mail. And I think he just gets a freebie onto the Windrunner here. Looking for more, basically just 1v5ing this fight. He has got support coming in soon, but Afromush is gonna make his way out. No, never mind. Flash is there to try and catch him on the backside. Meanwhile, Faye, well, now that BKB and the Blade Mail has run out, but he's got the Radiance ticking through, but he's dropping so very low, and he is going to drop despite the Wyvern's best attempts to save him. It's a 5-man wipe as the Wyvern follows him to the grave, and Gang Squad going to collect their reward by going for this set of barracks. Faye does buy back. He's got a lot of thirst stacks, but has to be careful here. He's got no BKB. And he's just going to get snowballed and rooted, and oh, nice jump in from Akim though. What a beautiful rock coming through. Going to take down 2 of them. In fact, Boogie and Afromush both falling, but Faye, he is going to die. And Akim, well, there's only so much they can do. They had a dream, they had a plan, they tried to make the plays, but it didn't quite work out for them in the end, so they will lose. Yeah, okay, alright, they've managed to silence up the Ember, but of course he's got that Yule's available on a BKB afterwards if he wants it. And he'll get Yule's up again, and when he comes down, stunned. Okay, another silence is out, but now comes the BKB, and Boogie jumps in as well to get off a bit of damage. Akim trying, oh, beautiful shackle from 9. What is that angle? Finds it and brings him down, and I think this game may well be over. Very aggressive TP in. Bloodseeker just going. He's going for it. Race car. Let's go. Finds the Rupture. He's not even going to do that. He's just going to Remnant. Yikes. Well, silence out onto 2. You know, it's a good start. It's a good start. Trying to bring down 9 here. Faye just fighting it up in the middle. Focus fire. Wind running out. Just trying, but there's a Blade Mail, and that'll be enough to finish him off. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight is Oliver, who actually gets caught off by the screen. And Boogie's not looking too healthy either, despite the BKB coming through, although might just survive as Arise jumps in. And RMN back in this fight once again, but Arise with double kill, managing to take out Boogie finally. Tusk getting low. Will get fought down, as does RMN, as Faye gets a double kill, but there's so many zombies, but Faye is there to take down that tombstone. Oh, there's another one. They're right on top of each other, and Faye, he can't do it. There's too many zombies, there's too many tombstones. They actually buy back and just start attacking him, and he's not getting out of this one. There's too many zombies, too many heroes, and the poor old Bloodseeker does go down once, but he's got the buyback, gets back in. They're holding on to this game with everything. They've got no bounty hunter, and you've got to respect that, but it's looking somewhat final for them right now as Boogie jumps in. The barracks fall. The final barracks. It is Mega Creeps time, and Faye, well, he's dropping very low. This is a bought back Bloodseekers. They yields him up into the air, and in comes a split, and we'll just chase them back to their base. Phone 7. What? He's Yeah, the Yule's usage could be considered questionable. As a Snowball comes in onto Rise, as she does pop the BKB, and we'll find the kill onto 9 with that Scream just before she jumps out of this one, as Faye's going to pop its own BKB. Oh, it's dropping low, but Rise is there. But Faye, now finally, he thought he had a team with him, but they had to go and defend, so actually the Bloodseeker is just going to drop here. That's not fantastic. And yeah, GG is called. Well, they held on. It was a vicious game. Many kills. In fact, double the amount of kills. More than double. Way more than double the amount of kills as there were minutes in the game. Quick fear up. And BKB popped on 9 actually. Meanwhile, the hook shot into the backline. He's caught out the Sven. Completely separates them off from the fight. They are trying to bring down Fate, doing not a bad job about it on their own. As Oliver, though, he's lost so much health in this engagement. Now tethered up with a Wisp. Picking out Bone 7. No more Blade Mail available, but it's Afromush going down to the Faye. And Faye does drop for the first time. As they're trying to force back Arise and Akim so they can have the Phantom Lance all to themselves. PL just goes straight for RMN, who does have the Veil available. And now Faye's taking so much damage, and Oliver will cleave through him. And 9 gets a kill, and there's no support for the Phantom Lance. This fight is going horribly for No Bounty Hunter as they lose their Tusk as well. That is a gem. Arise just trying to fight it up all by himself, but all 5 of Gang Squad are here, and they tear apart the final member. Absolutely.
Kick is doing a lot of work in these fights as well in terms of kiting the Sven and kiting the Night Stalker away.
Yeah, it really was. And the Queen of Pain even. Well, in Oliver goes on to the Phantom Lancer, but they were ready for it, and they kick the Sven all the way back. And now on the front line, Sven just trying to do the damage to Arise, now trying to bring down the DK, and Faye actually going close to him, going to take a bit of damage from this, but now disarmed on Oliver. They finally finish him off, and now going for Faye as well. Faye, he's even with the BKB, he's taking far too much damage here. He's going to drop. Buyback is available, and it's just going to be Bone 7 and Akim left alive, or maybe not, as Oliver has found it. Nice relocate there from RMN, finding the kill onto the Clockwork. Well, there's a God Strength out onto the Sven. Nullifier is used. Arise trying to do the damage from the sidelines. Look at this Sven. He's just taking no damage whatsoever. And now he comes out of the Nullifier and is just going to go onto Bone 7 here. Bone 7, no more Blade Mail available, and that is his dieback. And now Akim, he's going to drop. No buyback on him available. There comes the Abyssal onto the Sven, but he's invinced up. They don't have the sight. Faye now, he's just kind of alone here. I mean, the GK's with him, but what can they really do together? I think this game might be over. A nice stun to finish it off. And GG is called. It is an extremely hard fought 2-0 by Gang Squad, but they do pull back game number 2
off Basher because he rotates backwards.
There you go. Hobbsy's just going. Let's go. I mean, what can he really do against this? The arrow does land. Man God, Eskill will find the kill. Actually, no, Hobbsy took it, but in our hearts, Eskill got it.
I've got to be honest, when you're playing this Chen and you're pushing outside lanes, you don't need to be there with your hero. You can just send your creeps to do it. You don't need to put yourself in danger, and I feel like you didn't have to be in that position there. Unfortunate, but good kill by LOTV. Good pick off.
Yeah, but at the same time, you force some hero rotations down regardless.
Mastermind.
So it's got to be worth it. But yeah, Mastermind has walked into a whole world of hurt there, and he just followed up very quickly. Now Nico does come in. He's popping the BKB. He wants to go for something here. He's got the support of the Sand King behind him. They do get the stun off onto Wagger as well. However, there's a lot of damage. They've got the sentry down, so Mikey is just going to turn it around. And now comes, wow, the Macropire, the Snowball, the Becco Slam. It's everything, and they take down the Gyrocopter and the Sand King, and Solon with them as well. But it's a full heart out on Wagger, so this is going to be a much harder skill to get than beautiful tornado to help himself get away though, Singularity kind of lined up for that one. And in comes Eskill. Look at this guy. He's just BKB running straight forwards, lands the arrow as Sand King bow strikes away. Now Poverty comes in, the Echo Slam onto 2, trying to bring down, and comes a Cataclysm. He just takes down the 2 cores, no problems at all. Cube now trying to play around Mastermind as well. Meanwhile, Wagger's chasing Bashrook into the tree line, and that is your... Wow, the Zeus has gone down. Bashrook, he's going to escape out of this one with a nice TP out on the backlines, but LOTV just cleaned up that fire. They just GG well played. I mean, what else can you do after that play? What else can you do? Still pretty crazy with the Medallion and the Inner Beast as well. You'd think it'd go
might find the Bane.
Oh, arrow going to come out. He sleeps himself. The arrow is slightly off the mark, but now jumping in, using the raw onto Eskill and blowing up Cube straight away. It's a nice start to the fight for Singularity. What else can they go for? Tornado going to rip through, catches 2. Meanwhile, Mara going to jump in and try and do the damage to Mastermind, but they can't quite finish her off. She gets very low thanks to that MKB, and the fire will actually finish her off. That is the power of the Ogre Magi. Now Bashrook going to get taunted up, and Atoast as well, as the Cube is actually brought back into this game. Now, well, rolling forwards onto Cube, and they'll catch him out the moment he gets out of that snowball, as the arrow will connect as well onto that sleep, using the Bane against him. Now Blink Forward's going to call up the PA. This is a really big +1, and they will bring it down. No problems at all. Talk about +1, +2. Mass out of control as Wagamama gets a kill onto Mikey as well, and LOTV. Then
60 GPM, I think, but 90 GPM helps the hero so much. Big trouble here on Bane.
Oh, sleep out onto the Invoker, but there's the Battle Hunger comboed up with the Cold Snap, and Solon just can't do anything. Constantly stunned up, the Cataclysm comes down, does actually miss, and they immediately turn around and blow up Mastermind with a Mystic Flare instead. Now the Tornado, it's gonna find the Beastmaster in the tree line, and Eskill's just sitting on his face, ready to go, doesn't even use the call. They'll just blow him up with a Silence. Meanwhile,
+2 on the back line.
Well, Obi's holding them up. They're actually trying to kill Hobie, but in comes Eskill with the call, and the Phantom Assassin is going to take so much damage from herself there and just gets completely destroyed. Followed up with Bashrock as well, and 5 heroes dead. LOTV lose nobody, and, well, another great fight from them. Going to be a goner, as LOTV just kind of taking possession of this map and eliminating every objective they can get before having to go high ground. It won't be long. In fact, I feel like it might be now, because they've still got the call.
Look at the call!
A beautiful call! Cataclysm are going to come down as well, and what happened to the Radiant heroes? What happened to Singularity? Because I don't see them anywhere, I just see 2 blood splatters on the floor.
Imagine not banning Evoker against Stormstormer after that Wombo combo last game, and then getting your game finished off the same way this time.
And Bashrock died solo to Cube.
Okay, well, I mean, Cube's a god anyway, we've already established this from last
True, true. Let's get on to someone else today. Well, Shackle's out onto 2. It's not a bad way to start a fight, but when you don't have your PA, it sounds a little bit scary. They're going to actually snowball onto the Ogre, kick him up into the sky, but there comes a Mystic Flare with the Atos, and Cube gets it done. And Stormstormer coming forward, looking onto the Bane. Bane will turn around with a Fiend's Grip, but just gets completely destroyed by Wagger. And good game is called. It's going to be a 2-0 LOTV. They do it, and they do it in style.